Look who's...
Greetings.
Up.
Two of
What the...
Triss Marigold.
In the Nilfgaard...
Lower your sword, son.
You've got cheek, Geralt.
Let's go.
Get
One false
commander.
move and your ambassador will never see Nilfgaard's son again.
My men won't let you leave here alive.
They will if you ask them to, Excellency, and I believe you will.
Reynold Ep Madsen's orders come from the Emperor himself. He'd rather die than give you Marigold.
Then he'll die. Out of the way, all of you, or the old man dies.
Hold there!
I'm not joking.
I know, and I advise you not to hesitate. Kill him, for we shan't move one bit.
Renwald!
He who brings me the Witcher's head will get the Order of Merit.
But Ambassador Fitz-Estellen...
Your Excellency. Orders from the capital.
Now I'll have to kill you all.
What are you waiting for? Get him!
Die! Die, Northling!
Long live the Emperor!
Did you really think you could just prance in here? Make the Emperor proud! Kill him!
Long live the Emperor!
These ranks are endless!
Die, dog! Taste our spirit!
Stubborn beast.
Hey, dog!
Congratulations, Wicho. They were my best.
Free Triss, or join.
You amaze me.
There are things you and your kind.
And what are those?
Friendship.
Tell me. Is the...
What are you talking?
Your friend and the other witches conspired against...
How do you know that?
From the best possible source. She con...
And how did you
By showing her the confessions of...
I don't believe.
That's irrelevant at this point. During
Maybe now they'll.
time to... Surround him! Shield bearers, forward! I failed you.
Geralt?
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you...
Did they torture you?
They tried various... things.
When I left Flotsam with Vernon, I somehow...
I know it was hard on you.
Couldn't you ask your friend?
How do you know?
I just did. Listen, Triss, to come here for you, I had to split up with Vernon. Temeria is in danger.
Are you
No, I'm not. But freeing... I need you to explain your... And to explain...
That's not...
I know about the Lodge. I know the Lodge was behind them of...
It's not
Show me the error in my...
true. I'm a member of the Lodge. The Lodge is a theater for 2 actresses.
To the point where you didn't know it.
To the point where I was no longer...
Why?
They stopped trusting.
Because you didn't agree.
9 women very rarely agree on anything.
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia.
We're still close. They could still be...
Don't and...
Calm down, Triss. Now.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thanad massacre. We all acted separately. When I was sworn in, it never... As you know, Philip is not one for minor...
The best laid schemes of mages and men.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or... To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a well...
Demavend hated me.
No more than Henselt or Radovid. Sheila and Philippa saw Demavend as the weakest ruler. His sons. At one of our meetings, After Demavend's death, I became When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy...
Why didn't you...
I wanted to. Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to tell...
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge it.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edirn. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to...
Maybe Letho wanted...
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant, or Philip... The pain I felt as my body was compressed. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me, but learned nothing. I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here.
Did Saskia know the Lodge's...
She didn't even know the Lodge existed. Philippa told her that the sorceresses... Saskia backed Philippa, and the people backed...
Who had Foltest?
I have no idea. Perhaps after Demavend's success...
That would be stupid. Killing Demavend was a way to take control of the Pontar Valley. People would forget the regist...
One thing is certain. Letho killed Foltest.
Ever find out what Sheila was actually doing in Flotsam?
You're right, of course. It had something to do with
What did she want from Yorvith?
The Scoia'tael were Saskia's trump card. I expect Sheila needed to know what the elves would do.
That'll have to do...
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You haven't...
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council... Normalizing relations between the ruler...
And our only chance to...
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for...
Let's go.
Those Nilfgaardians, that's your work?
They followed their leader too blindly.
You killed them all.
They didn't slaughter themselves.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time.
Triss,
Yes?
that was some mess.
Don't worry, I'll manage.
All right.
special?
The White Wolf! I can't believe it!
Surviving son of a cunt! This cock's...
Excuse me?
Oh,
You're leaving.
Henselt! He's to have all Eddern where to live in a Kedwenny yoke!
No one opposed.
None! Radovid drools for Temeria, and will let that lout have anything in exchange. The North will never be the same.
Roach had murder in his eyes. He wanted blood and couldn't care less that it was royal, that this was what Letho would have wanted. The death of a king is the triumph of chaos, civil war, famine, fear among common folk, a time of disdain. That is the only reason Henselt remains alive and Kedwen grows stronger. Thousands of Kedwennies live better lives because their ruler is an amoral, ruthless son of a bitch who stands above the law.
Constable John Natalis.
Interex John Natalis. He is regent.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Are you thirsty or hungry? Have a nice stay in Lochmuin.
This candidacy is a message. Stop treating us like
Prepare for your final lesson.
We're dangerous and
Final?
armed with the authority of the victor.
Welcome. I'm a...
Bearded.
Don't be a child. We came here to...
What do you s-
Food. You want to buy something? Or are you waiting for my... I'll have no discussion.
There is a problem.
This will be a...
I know.
So, even the Nilfgaardians...
We're about to witness a...
Yeah, let's go in.
It's now or never.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwen and Redania will end the fighting among the Elder Houses.
Temeria has yet to speak its last. Vernon Roach, commander of your fallen King Special Forces, was responsible for today's massacre in the Kedwenny camp.
Has he been captured?
He fled. Our people are on his trail.
Lesser incidents have culminated in war.
Roach acted on his own behalf. This illustrates precisely why Temeria cannot be left to fend for itself.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thaned Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you shall be allowed to designate advisors to cowherds at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this document.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the Conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Merigold?
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future Council and Conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should...
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Merigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the Conclave.
Arrest her.
You don't know the whole truth. Merigold doesn't know what she's talking about. While you can, Witcher. You can't stop me, not you, not anyone else. If I have to, I will kill you. If I have to, I will kill you. If I have to, I will kill you. You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letha?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the...
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since... Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get... We chose the lesser evil.
Foltest?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to...
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the Great Sun and the White Flag.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now.
I don't know, but you made it all possible and you'll answer.
We shall see. For no one... Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn...
The dragon attacked Foltest's troops during the siege of Lavalette Castle. That hardly supports your tale.
We did not control it then. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just...
Farewell! Something's not right! The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
You waited long enough. Should you survive, go south to Nilfgaard, where you'll find Yennefer of Vengerberg. Farewell, Witcher.